Anytime you get to wear that Canadian flag, you're so happy. And winning gold medals in both of them just makes that experience so much better.
Cameron Schmidt busts through, nice move, scores! 12 seconds into overtime.
Schmidt to the backhand, he scores! Cameron Schmidt, another multi-goal team.
Welcome into another episode of Game Tape with Tony. As always, I'm your host, Tony Ferrari. Today, I'm very pleased to be joined by Vancouver Giants forward Cam Schmidt. How's it going today?
Doing good, thanks. How you doing?
Not too bad. Let's start with where you started in hockey. What sparked your love for the game?
My dad was a goalie growing up, so he kind of got me into the game, and being up north with all the cold weather, we were able to have a backyard rink growing up, so I was out there, and I kind of just fell in love with the game.
Now, your parents have said a few times that you've been on the ice since you were a year old on skates. What role have they played in your development and in getting to this point in your career?
They've been huge in it, obviously. They've taken me to those morning practices at 6 a.m. or driving me to Vancouver from BG every weekend to play hockey, so they've been there every way, and just thankful for that.
Now, you had the chance to play at Rink Hockey Academy, coached by Jerome McGinley, an NHL legend. What was your favorite memory of him, and what was that experience like with him?
Playing under him was really awesome, and that year we had a good team, and favorite memory would have been going to the finals that year, making it through the stages that we go through with the teams we played and kind of overcoming the challenges. So it's unbelievable to play under somebody like that, and it was awesome.
Both you and Aaron Abufayo were drafted in the first round WHL in 2022. You came into the league together, and now you're going through your NHL draft seasons together. What has that relationship been like? How's it grown, and how important is it to just have someone going through it all with you?
I didn't drive last year, so I had him picking me up for school and taking me to Rink and all that. So we've become so close over the last 2 years. It's been really awesome getting to know him and rush do everything together. So going to the draft with somebody that you're close to, obviously, it helps with everything.
Now I have to ask, if he's picking you up for the drive, who's on the aux? Are you playing the music, or is he taking charge there?
He's usually one on the aux, yeah.
You've played with Gavin McKenna a few times throughout the years. From a teammate's perspective, what is it that makes him so special?
He sees the ice so well and just makes the right plays at the right time, and the skills off the charts with him.
Speaking of Gavin, you guys played together at the Halinka. A lot of times you're on the ice together as well. What was it like winning a gold medal for your country with that Team Canada jersey on?
Anytime you get to wear that Canadian flag, you're so happy to just be a part of that moment, and winning gold medals in both of them it just makes that experience so much better, and I'm happy that I was able to do that a few times with them, and yeah, it was awesome.
You mentioned it wasn't your first time. You scored the gold medal winning goal for the under-17 team. The celebration was fantastic, throwing the gloves in the air, cheering on your teammates. What was that moment like for you?
It's all kind of a blur, just to kind of just get a breakaway off that and able to put it in the net. And I mean, to celebrate that experience, we finished last in the round robin, fought our way back up to the top, and been able to get a gold medal. That was awesome.
Now, your season's gone pretty good so far. The team's doing well, and you're leading the league in goals at the moment. What has gone into such a hot start?
Being prepared for any moment that gets thrown at you. Getting an early start in the Halinka tournament to come back here kind of got me a bit more game ready than most of the other people. So I've just kind of been able to carry that momentum through the start of the season. And I mean, the team's doing well so far, and I'm really happy about that.
Before we get to some game tape and everyone gets to see how good you are on the ice, can you describe your game a little bit?
I'm more of an offensive player. I think I use my speed well, and I have a good shot. I think my vision is also a big part of my game. I'm able to see the ice in different ways and make plays. All
right, let's jump into the first clip we've got for you here and get into some of the game tape. So you start here in the defensive zone. You make a nice play when the puck gets put up to the blue line. Get a good breakaway here. What goes into knowing when to take that chance for you when there's that defenseman bearing down on your back?
As that guy's coming up the wall, I'm able to read that he's most likely going to make that pass to the middle. So I got a quick jump on that, and I was able to get a stick on the puck, and then just coming down, just using my body to get in front of the defender and then make a move to my backhand.
Now, you mentioned that you're primarily an offensive player, but this is a great play, and oftentimes defense leads to offense. So what have you done to work on that part of your game this year?
Going over video with the coaching staff, trying to improve in those areas. Obviously, being in the right spots can lead to creating better chances offensively, and then breaking up plays defensively as well. So I think that's been a big thing I've been trying to work on and improve my game.
All right, this next clip I've got for you is a nice assist by you. It starts off with you just working around the ice again, starting in the defensive zone. You come out of the corner with the puck. There's a little bit of a scrum there, and then you just start making good plays up the ice. Little give and go here, and then a great pass to the front of the net. What are you seeing on a play like this, starting back in that defensive zone when you're working in the corner there?
Getting that puck in the corner, using my body to kind of protect it away from the defenders, and then I was able to sneak out with it, come up the ice, just using my speed. Saw that Levis had more speed coming out wide, so I gave it to him and then finished my route to the middle. I was able to make a play on my back, and Levis was in the right spot and put it in the net.
Going back to that start in the defensive zone, you mentioned shielding the puck with your body, and doing so as a player who's not 6'3" or 6'4" is not always the easiest thing. What have you done to kind of gain that advantage as a smaller player?
Yeah, just kind of knowing the right time to make that move. Smaller guy, but I'm closer to the puck, I feel. I can kind of control the puck in different ways that a lot of people can't do, and I think that helps my game a lot.
This next goal I've got for you is a really fun one. It's you and Aaron breaking up ice together. Great effort by him to get you the puck in the middle of the ice, just kind of in behind your feet. What are you seeing as you break up the ice, and then how are you kind of reacting when you get the puck just a little bit behind you, even though it's a great pass?
Saw the puck kind of pop out, and Obo uses his speed well to break past that first defender, and then I knew I had to get up there to join him, and he made an unbelievable play, sweeping that to me. Just kind of picked it up off the outside of my foot and was able to release it before the goalie was set.
At the end of the play here, you bump into the ref, you go down, and things look a little funny. On moments like that, are you even thinking about the ref in that situation, or are you just trying to celebrate with your boys?
I was just trying not to hit him too hard, so trying to avoid him, and I got the worst of it, but I was able to celebrate with Obo right after, so it made up for it.
This next clip I've got for you here, it's a really good job of you just kind of getting into the offensive zone, into some space as the third guy. You freeze the goalie into the defender, and you just get that nice little slip pass to the back door. What are you seeing on this play, and how are you breaking it down?
Yeah, just kind of jumping up to the rush. I saw it was kind of a broken play, so I was able to get up there, and Lipinski made a good play to me, which I had to open up for. Coming down the center of the ice, the D-man wasn't too sure of what he was going to do, so I thought I'd throw a fake in there, and I was able to get him and the goalie to bite, which left Leslie with an empty net.
With overtime rules changing over the last decade or so, there's always a little bit more open ice. Talk about this overtime game winner from you, where you kind of just take the puck the length of the ice, you angle a couple guys in the process, and score.
As I made my way down, I was able to make a crossover inside to get the D-man to turn his feet, which allowed me to go the other way, and I was able to sneak a backhand in there.
A moment like this, obviously big for yourself, but it's also big for your team. It's an extra point in the standings, and it gives you guys a little bit of a leg up. So celebrating with the boys after, what's that feeling like for you?
Any game you go into overtime, it's always a good feeling getting the win out of that, and picking up a big win in overtime there was awesome.
Final clip I've got for you here. I don't know if I've seen too many players have the ability to come off the wall with the puck here and just evade as much pressure as you did here, and then still find that pass and get it to the net for an assist there. On a play like this, when you're seeing defenders come at you from both directions, how are you maintaining control and space on the ice?
I've worked a lot on my move with the puck, being able to keep my head up and look for that open ice to go to, and on this play I was able to find Bird going back door, and they did the rest.
Now, you're obviously a really skilled player, really tenacious player, and you play with a ton of speed. What is the differentiating factor in your game, do you believe?
Being able to use that speed, being able to control how the game moves, I'm able to speed it up or slow it down if need be. It just helps out all around, just finding the right areas and being able to score.
You've played against a lot of good players in international and WHL events. Who's the toughest player you've had to go up against?
Riley Height. He's so skilled, and just the way he sees the ice and plays the game. Him, Parasak, they have a good team up in PG, and just the way they're able to make plays and set each other up is just it's crazy to see.
You ever get in the car with Aaron and he does give you the auxiliary cord? I hit shuffle on your playlist. Which artists are coming out?
A lot of Lil Baby on there, Tarod Wave as well, but not too much going on there.
You could have dinner with any three people, dead or alive. Who are those three people, and what are you guys having?
I'd say Steph Curry, Tiger Woods, and Michael Jordan. Take some mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's not too bad for me.
Yeah, it's a good dinner there. Definitely be up there on my own list of foods to have with people. What areas of your game do you think need the most improvement?
The positional play. I've been trying to improve that. There's extra video sessions with coaches and just learning from your mistakes, and that can help into better play, I guess.
You're going to talk to a ton of NHL scouts this year if you haven't started already. When they ask you, why should we draft you? What's your answer going to be?
I bring a unique skill set. I use my size to an advantage as a smaller player, and I'm able to create good chances on the rush. I'm a good hardworking player. I'm always showing up to the rink ready to compete, and I love to win.
We've talked about Cameron Schmidt, the hockey player, a lot. Let's talk about Cameron Schmidt, the person, a little bit to end things off. When your hockey career is over, hopefully in 10, 15, 20 years, what do you want people to remember about Cameron Schmidt, the person?
A respectful, humble guy, just not get too high, too low, and I just wanna be known and help out in communities in ways that I can, and just kind of give back to the kids growing up and that have been in kind of my position, and just help them out along the way.
All right, Cameron, I really appreciate you doing this. Good luck the rest of the way. It's been a lot of fun watching you, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun moments the rest of the year.